I am someone's child, and I am someone's parent.
I am a daughter,
a grandparent,
a husband.
I am an uncle.
A teacher.
Your neighbor. I'm the person sitting next to you on the bus.
I am a stage actor and director.
An HIV educator.
And a tax-paying Maryland citizen.
A devout Catholic.
I'm a member of your congregation.
A God-fearing family man.
A state employee and a parent.
And a journalist.
A proud father, and I am transgender.
I am transgender.
And I am transgender.
Oh, and I am transgender.
Everyone has a sex and a gender.
For some people, their sex and gender is the same.
For others, it isn't.
Transgender is a word that describes someone who lives as the opposite sex from the one they were born as.
It's just that simple, or it should be.
But transgender people like me face overwhelming discrimination.
And even violence every day.
Over half of us have been mistreated or harassed in a public space, like a restaurant,
a hotel,
or even riding on the bus, just because of who we are.
12% of us have been or are homeless.
And most shelters in Maryland won't serve us.
Hate incidents targeting transgender people account for 20% of all murders in the U.S.
Stigma and discrimination prevent many of us from receiving basic health care. Almost half of us delay seeking care because we can't afford it.
Transgender people have the highest rate of HIV infection of any distinctive group. As many as 68% of transgender people in some communities are living with HIV.
Transgender youth are more likely than any other youth to experience harassment and bullying in school, from other students and from the staff.
When you say, people like you can't work here.
You can't live here.
You can't be here because you're transgender. It's like you're saying, I'm not one of you. But I am.
I am part of your community.
I'm a part of your community.
I am part of your community.
We are a part of your community.
When you call me in for the third interview, so excited about my resume, so excited about my references, and then tell me to my face, you don't hire people like me because sometimes you bring your children to work and you don't want them around people like me. That's wrong. It's just not right. And it shouldn't happen in Maryland.
You destroy my personal dignity when you tell me, clearly as a woman, that I cannot use the women's restroom. That's not right, and it shouldn't happen in Maryland.
I was furious when I was denied health care for a basic procedure because I was, quote, the wrong gender, unquote. That's not right, and it shouldn't happen in Maryland.
Don't make me feel like I have to cover up who I am. It's none of your business what's between my legs. I'm not an it.
It makes me upset and gets on my nerves when people call me he instead of she, ask me about RuPaul. I am not a drag queen. I am not here to entertain you.
I am not a drag queen. I am not a transvestite.
I feel humiliated every time I watch people I'm meeting recoil when they know my gender history.
I've been publicly groped and harassed because my being transgendered makes them feel like they have license to do so.
I felt exiled, and I was silently cut out of a public conversation. And that's not right. It shouldn't happen in Maryland.
We can end it.
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 Help us end discrimination. Help us end the violence.
Stand with us.
Stand with us.
Stand with us.